How's it feel to be back?
I feel good. I feel good to be out there back with my dogs and get the chance to be around a group of great guys, man, that we have, especially in the defensive line room, but in defense in general.
As you were getting closer, when you get a little more antsy, like when you were working on the side last week, knowing that you were that close, like to getting back, was there some, eagerness to get back there?
Not really a lot of eagerness, man, because we got a great staff, great training room, great strength and conditioning staff that had a great plan for me, and I just followed the plan. But of course, like saying like, yo, Q, you starting to go and ramp it up next week, man. I was just excited. Like I said, we got a great group of guys, man, on the whole entire team, man. Great coaching staff, and I was just ready to be a part of that, or ready to be in the mix with that, because I didn't get a chance to do OTAs and summer workouts and different things like that with the team. So now I got the opportunity to be around them. Of course, I'm excited and ready to roll. So.
How tough was it to be away for so long and like not being able to practice things of that nature?
It was tough not to practice. I wasn't really away. I've always been around. I've always been in meetings. I always looked and stuff. But like I said, man, we had a great. It wasn't really tough because I know I'm gonna be healthy eventually, and I'm gonna be healthy soon. So just following the process on the strength and conditioning staff and the training room gave me, it was just a big thing for me to just stay focused on that and just sharpen my axe every day. So when it came chance to this week, like going on the field this week, man, I can be explosive still. I can be on the player that I am. So,
what do you feel like you're going to be able to do in this scheme that Robert's brought in?
It's an amazing scheme, man. I love the scheme. I love the attack front. I love the defense in general. Just be able to go out there and execute every single play, man. That was really my main thing. I'm not a guy who set goals like stats and different stuff like that. I just want to execute and dominate every single play that I can. So
You've obviously been on the sideline and seen some of the success that Carl has had on the field with his rushing. How excited are you, and what aspect of playing next to him are you most looking forward to?
I'm super excited, man, to have a group of guys in that room in general, like Sheldon, Carl, Foley, Shep, just the new rookies and stuff like that. Like, they put on a performance in the first preseason game that was dominant to me. Just having all those guys, man, in that room, especially Carr coming in, explosive pass rusher, great mindset, a good veteran to be around. And I learned a lot of stuff from just sitting on the side watching him, like, get off different consistency and moves and different things like that. And like I said, man, we got a great room, man. We feed off each other. Everybody do something different, and everybody do something that another person can't do that teaches another defensive lineman. Like Sheldon, super quick twitch and can do a whole bunch of moves that I can't do, you know what I'm saying, because I'm more power and different stuff like that. But learning from him how to get those quick twitch moves and different stuff like that, and learn from Foley how to do all these power moves and arm lifts and different stuff like that, and just watching from the sideline and just admiring what they guys do out there. So.
How much will you and Carl be able to feed off of each other when you're on the field together next to each other?
I can't really say that, man. I can't really tell the future, man, because I haven't even did a practice yet on the field, man. But I know Carl's a great player, just like everybody else in our room that got great attributes and great qualities and different stuff like that. So we'll be able to feed off each other, man. Everybody be able to work. Like when you got a family full of sharks, man, you all gonna eat. So that's how I look at it. So.
What kind of shape are you in?
I'm in great shape. Yeah.
Best
Come on, like physical shape?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm in great shape, man. Like I said, man, we got an amazing strength and conditioning staff, man. Soon, right after I broke my foot, man, they put together a plan, man, to keep me in shape, keep me the way I wanted to be. Because I know last year, my biggest thing was condition, my biggest thing was performing, and I explained that to those guys, and they was right behind me 100%. So the things I've been doing, like to the side, you guys don't see me on the field, but. To the side and different things like that, like such as like the bike and different stuff like that. Brad and Nicolini, man, strength and conditioning staff helped me stay where I want to be when I come back. So.
What's your weight right now?
Oh, I don't know. I got to step on the scale after I leave here. So.
Quinnen, you took a big jump from year 1 to year 2. What kind of jump do you think you'll take from 2 to 3?
Oh, I don't know, man. I'm not a person to tell stats and stuff. I just really want to go out and focus on every play. Focus on executing every play, and just focus on dominating everybody in front of me every single play, and just be consistent in that. And hopefully the plays come. The plays don't come, I know I did my job 110% each time. So.
What Is it about the scheme that helps the three technique in this Robert Saleh scheme?
The scheme itself is amazing, man. You get the chance to unleash yourself, go get after the quarterback, get a chance to just be explosive and use all the attributes that each guy in the room got, man. You can tell they brought in a lot of guys, even like the draft picks, they brought in a lot of guys and looked at a lot of guys in our room itself and helped us unleash, even myself, man, helped me unleash my explosiveness behind myself, man, because like I played at Bama in the 3-4. Last year I played in the 3-4, and there was like a lot of reading and catching blocks and stuff like that. Now that I get to explode and get off the ball and stuff like that, it's very different in the beginning. But as I continue to learn and continues to get everything down packed, man, it's super fun to me. Like I had to change my stance. Like that was like one of the things like that I had to redo, change my stance. And once I got that stance with Coach Whitecotton and Coach Nate Ollie, man, like it helped me unleash some explosive traits that I have. So
More of a stance that allows you
to explode off. Yeah, sir.
How did you watch any of, like Aaron Donald kind of been able to have a lot of success in a similar 43 front.
Yeah.
Did you watch any film of him this offseason to see?
Yeah, I watched it like usually, man. I watched a lot of Aaron Donald film, but I watched more of Fletcher Cox film because I got to change, and the Ndamukong Suh film too, because I got a chance to train this summer with a coach named Bill Washburn, and he was one of the guys who helped Ndamukong Suh become Ndamukong Suh inside this same scheme, and Fletcher Cox helped Fletcher Cox become that person in the same scheme too. So I got a chance to go train with him and learn from him and different things like that, and help me become a good player too. So.
How would you sum up your career so far in the NFL?
I ain't did nothing yet. Like I feel like I ain't scratched the surface. I feel like I'm still learning. Like from year 1 to year 2, man, went by so fast, and I learned so much from year 1 to year 2 that I feel like I haven't scratched the surface. Like going back to like, man, I just redid my whole entire stance all the way over. Like you learn that in like literally, you know what I'm saying, like how to get in the stance, stuff like that. So for me to go and have to relearn how to get back in my stance so I can unleash the explosiveness that I have, like the explosive trait, so I can be able to perform in this scheme well, like that goes to tell you like I haven't scratched the surface on what I could become in this league and what I am. So
Are you excited about what you can become?
Oh, I'm definitely excited, man, but I just got to make sure I go through every day and make sure I focus on the small details every day and the small little things to become what I want to become, the big picture of what I want to become in the future.
You think Jet fans will have fun watching you?
I hope so.
When you started Quinnen Williams Foundation, a nonprofit, what went into you creating that nonprofit?
A lot of stuff went to it, man. My wife helped me out a lot. My agent, my financial advisor helped me out a lot. It was just the main thing to focus on single parent households, any parent, like not just single moms, just single fathers also, because my mom passed away when I was a kid and my dad had to be a single dad. So it focused on the youth, focused on football, focused on breast cancer, of course, because I'm a American Cancer Society breast cancer ambassador. So it focused on breast cancer, and it just focused on attacking just the youth in general, on how to become something or someone outside of no opportunity, like households and different stuff like that.
How much 49ers tape do you watch? Have you watched?
2019, I've been watching that tape since about 2 years now. So like, I watched a lot of 2019 49 tape when they had Buck, Armstead, Nick Bosa, man, them guys was rolling. And like even that year when they went to the Super Bowl, I was watching that tape going through my second year, how much fun those guys are having. Like Quan Alexander was there, one of my good friends, man, and just in general, man, just watching those guys ball, watching those guys get off, watching those guys dominate that year. So
You must have done cartwheels when they hired Robert Saleh.
I've been a Robert Saleh fan, man. Going through the process of the draft, me and him talked a lot, going through that process and different stuff like that, on things that I can change, things I can become. So getting the opportunity to have him here, it was an amazing upgrade for me in my career. So
Robert said that obviously you've been in the meetings, so you're up to speed on what's going on, but you are behind in terms of getting reps out there and kind of building trust with the other guys. So what is the biggest challenge as you come back from this, and how do you catch back up?
I don't think that's be a biggest challenge, just because, man, we all have respect for each other in that room. We all know what each other can do. We all know what each other's strengths and weaknesses is. Just being in the league in general and being around like Foley, Shell, these guys in general. Like, we see Carl every single day, so we know exactly what his strengths and weakness is. So it's like, it's not gonna be hard for me at all. It's definitely gonna be, I gotta fine tune some stuff like that. Like, it's not gonna be today or tomorrow, but it's not gonna take me that long. Like I told my coach today, like, me and my coach was joking around, he was like, Q, you look good, man, but the first 2 steps you had to be, I was like, coach, like, it's like you gotta take the little rust off and polish it up a little bit, but I feel good, man. Everything's going in the right direction, man. We got a great coaching staff. I got a great defensive line coaching staff, and they all gonna make sure I'm ready to go when it's time to go. So,
When it's as hot as it was last week, I saw you doing those drills. I mean, is that good? Are you like, oh man, give me a break? Or
Yeah.
like, I mean, it was hot out there. When you
yeah,
had
it was
to-
cool. You know, I'm from Alabama, so like, in Tuscaloosa, it's way hotter than this. So I'm already in that mode. So, especially like getting a chance to like, they tell me like, yo, Q, we're gonna ramp them up some so you can be ready for next week. Like, the heat didn't faze me at all. Like, I'm so focused on being a dominant player in the NFL and helping my team win and being there for my teammates, and if they need to learn from me and learn from those guys. Like, you guys watch the preseason game, man, you seen those guys doing an unbelievable job up front in general, and just the practices in general. You seen those guys doing an unbelievable job. Like, I was just so eager to get back on the field to learn from those guys and show them guys what I can do. You know what I'm saying? So that heat ain't faced me at all. So.
Did you ever feel pressure living up to being the 3rd pick of the draft?
Nah, I don't. I look at it now like it's been 3 years since I've been the 3rd pick, so it's been other 3rd picks now. So nobody really remember I was the 3rd pick, so I don't have no pressure at all, man. Only pressure that I'm my worst critic. So like, even like doing stuff out there when I false step, the coaches may not seen that I false step because it was just like a small false step, but in my mind I know like I false step right here. I need to get this back here, coach. Let me go again. You know what I'm saying? Like, just small stuff like that. So I feel like I'm my worst critic when it comes down to everything I do, even my nutrition and different stuff like that. So
How's married life treating you?
it's doing good, man. I got a great wife, man. That's why I had to go ahead, scoop her up and marry her. So he's doing good.